names and it's written on our hearts. It's written in our songs and it's written in the stars. Sometimes all we can do is stand up tall when they're standing in line just to watch us fall. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can't forget these are the days. Oh, whoa, whoa, don't be afraid. We can't forget these are the days.
Hey everybody! So it's about 1:30 on Sunday morning, and I just had a pretty epic adventure night, so I thought that I would tell y'all about it. Now, I'm going to have a little bit of a wind effect with my hair tonight because it is so hot in my room, so I've got my fan blasting. But okay, so actually I'm going to back up from tonight a little bit, I think, to start, because I wanted to talk about some of the adventures I've had in Hickory randomly this last week. Okay, so first of all, yesterday I was riding my bike home from work, from the pool, and this dude pulls up next to me on a motorcycle and is like, "Hey girl, want to race?" Let me mention that this man was like 50. Like, he was an old dude, and I was like, really? So yeah, that was kind of fun. And then last night I went for a walk like I usually do, just down towards the high school. And so it's not, I mean, I've walked it like 1,000 times, but last night I was walking it, and like this car pulls up next to me and like slows down, and like these ghetto-fied white guys are in this car, and they're like, "Hey girl, want to get a drink?" I'm like, "No, I really don't want to get a drink with you." They're like, "Really?" I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm just gonna keep walking." They're like, "Really?" I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep walking this way, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, so that was epic adventure night too. Yeah, well, ghetto white boys want to take me out for a drink, how about that? Yeah, no, but then I was walking back towards my house, and this other car pulls up next to me, and I'm like, "Not again! Why tonight?" And it was Shelly and Chris, and they gave me a ride home. So that was my adventure night last night. So tonight, Shelly and I were in our house by ourselves for a while, so as some of you probably saw on Facebook, I decided to have a no-pants party and hang out in my underwear on the back porch. And I was wearing a shirt, so my neighbors didn't think I was weird. But still, okay, so I was sitting there writing, and all of a sudden the light in the kitchen goes off. And I was like, whoa. So I text Shelly. I'm like, she's probably, coming down to chill out or whatever. I'm like, "Shelly, are you in the kitchen?" She's like, "No, I'm in my room." So I was like, freak out. So I texted Christopher, who's still at camp, and I called Justin, who didn't pick up his phone like 4 times. And then she was talking to Chris Murphy. So I was convinced, beyond a doubt, that someone was in the house that wasn't me or Shelly. And I was like freaking out, scared to death, like, just like, oh god, it was terrifying. And I kept texting people and trying to call people. And finally, I call Christopher, and I get up the guts to go inside. I've got the grill scraper with this like metal hack end on it. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go in. And then I go in, and Justin is sitting in his room. I was like, yeah. So I'm standing there, in my underwear. I was in my underwear because no boys were around. But, so I'm sitting there in my underwear with a grill scraper, looking completely ridiculous and paranoid. I'm like, "Why don't you pick up your phone when I call you when I'm paranoid?" So, lesson learned. Don't wear your underwear if you think bad people are going to come in your house, because it's just embarrassing. But other than that, it was pretty funny. Yep. So that was my adventure night. And then we just kind of chilled out way past our bedtime. We just stopped chilling out. But something I forgot to mention about this adventure night that we had. So I was writing in a blue pen when I was writing it on the porch, and I left it outside. So when we came back outside, I had this blue pen, but I didn't want to write because I was trying to pay attention to them. So what did I do instead of writing in my notebook? I started to play dot to dot on my leg. And the most exciting thing about this dot to dot, it looked like a pterodactyl. I'll show you pictures of everything. But then after I drew that, I started getting a little carried away and just drew all over my leg. See, I have a pair of pants that I usually do it on, but I wasn't wearing my pants. I was wearing shorts, and I really just wanted to draw, and I didn't want to waste my paper, so I used my legs. So that's another part of this epic adventure we had. Yay, adventure. But we have a treat for you, a special treat. Shelly and I did a cover cover of Fireflies for you. So if you would like to view our cover of Fireflies, you can keep watching now. Yay! Love you guys. Bye.
Would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air, leave teardrops everywhere. You think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. 'Cause I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs, 'cause they try to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed, a disco ball is just hanging by a thread. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. Leave my door open just a crack. Please take me away from here, 'cause I feel like such an insomniac. Please take me away from here. Why do I tire of counting sheep? Please take me away from here. I'm far too tired to fall asleep. The 10 million fireflies, I'm weird 'cause I hate goodbyes. I got misty eyes and they said farewell, but I don't know where several are. My dreams get real bizarre, 'cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. Everything is never as it seems. When I fall asleep, I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. When I fall asleep, I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams.
Do you want to be in the video?
I can.
You should like stand back here and like
You should
walk-
dance.
walk.
You should dance while we're singing. Oh, kiss me. La 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 la. 10,000 lightning bugs. Teach me how to dance. We can start over.
Okay.
Ready to get my dry erase book?
Yes.
Yes.
I was kidding.
Oh my god, is that Justin?
No, because it has a V-neck and chest hair.
Words and crotch. You would have giggling on the track. Okay.
I'm not allowed to giggle.
No.
The bloopers are gonna be better than the video.
Not applauded. Yeah. Okay, we're done.
And where's the button?